Welcome back to World of Outlaws Dirt Racing, the experience of one lifetime, not two, but one. Unless you believe in reincarnism, and I don't know. But anyways, more midget racing thing. So we'll probably finish up this season, and it's probably going to be spicy. Prairie View, that's a try hard track, or a fundamentally impaired challenge with the difficulty and a 9/11. We're racing 9 out of 11 races. That's what I was referring to. God, people are just so like to think things. I don't know, but there's not a whole lot else to say. We're not in championship contention. This is going to be the grind part. The happy, joyful, thankfully happy grind, where we need 90,000 to get an engine. That's going to be my priority before everything else, even though that's... Because I'm kind of curious, if I get that engine upgrade, is everything else not going to matter as much? Or, I don't know, but we're just going to do the most expensive one first. I know it's like unconventional, you're supposed to go up the ladder, and probably the way you're supposed to, but I'm going down the steps. Because going down the steps is a lot easier than going up the steps, I think. Because you can just slide on down instead of, well, I guess you can tumble down, but... I guess maybe that's the impression, is I'm tumbling down the career mode. I don't know. There's not a whole lot else to look at. Let's just get into it at Kokomo, which is one of our better tracks. So, top 20, top 15, potentially incoming. That's my prediction. 16th. It's actually not bad. We didn't hit our goal time, but that's a decent starting spot. I was thinking a top 10, not top 10, but 15th to 20th is kind of what I was expecting. That's what we got here in the spring. Unless it's somehow magically different with the upgrades we've had since then. I don't know. I guess we won't know until we find out in race, but yeah, now it's gotten to the point where we're just in grind mode, just waiting to, because everything's going to take a while to upgrade to get to level 3 everything, which that is probably the level we need to start competing for championships and stuff. So I don't know. I'm morbidly curious to see how long it's going to take. I feel like it's going to take multiple seasons potentially. I don't know. But we started 4th, and it looks like we're going to finish 4th, so that's the most normal looking heat ever. Yeah, that was about as normal a heat as it could have gone. That advanced us right to the A-Main immediately, starting where we actually originally qualified. Well, that's just very nice. Well, I'm expecting a lot of the same stuff of AI wrecking a lot and maybe BSing a better finish than where we could. I tried this in practice where we're running the high lane and stuff and using the top to compare the times, and it seemed like the bottom lane is the way to go, at least with our car as of currently. So yeah, we're actually starting off pretty good. We're rattling around the 15th to 16th range. So yeah, I don't know. It's fine. It's fine for right now. This is about what I wanted. We're racing against other cars. Like, this is where the game shines. The game doesn't shine very fun when we do the showcase races, though. That's where it's annoying. Maybe that's realistic. I'm assuming that's probably realistic. There's some bigger head honchos going to the more bigger point paying stuff. But boy, does it suck for the full season point people racing in that respective series. We're just racing against everyone else amongst our relative skill level. It's not bad. That was almost a disaster with that little bit of contact. But we're fine. Just chilling P15. And it seems like that's all we're going to get until a yellow probably comes out. So I'm going to enjoy this until something else happens. Well, something almost happened. There was a bit of a stack up, but no one flipped. No, a massive carnage. So we're just back to normal now. That might be a spot. It is. But they're always going to get a really good exit, unless we can have slide job them. There we go. Hey, P14, I will happily take that. That is quite nice. I don't know if we're going to get much more than that. I mean, we're trying to get 13th here. And no, we're not quite there. I'm trying to use the high line now, since there's more dirt up there. There's more of a cushion than it was in practice. So maybe it can work out. It just feels like such a wide radius. I don't know if it's enough, even with the corners are a lot longer than the straightaway, so we can't really take much advantage off the corner. I don't know if that's like a Kokomo thing. I don't know, but I mean, we're almost there to maybe getting a spot, but we're just too far away. Jeez, okay, that was very terrifying contact. Somehow, some way that was not a yellow. It is on strict, but they just aren't wrecking hardcore enough. And that just gift wrapped at us a nice 13th place. That's going to tie us with our best finish of, 13th at Sterling County. As we're going to go a lap down. And I want to give him room. White flag for the leaders. This was a pretty, relatively tame race. I mean, it's rare to have a race, well, go green till that happened. And I think that's on the white flag. So, yeah, we will definitely get a yellow. And there is no way we're going to get any higher because we were the first car lap down. Tragic. But at least we're going to be guaranteed 13th. Well, at least that's the highest we can get. We can still always lose spots. But, yeah, that's the most... It's kind of just clockwork, or just kind of expected, where every main race, there's always going to be yellow. Them wrecking. I wonder, is that a dirt thing, too, where there's a yellow on the white flag? They restack them up and do a green white checkered, basically. Is that a thing? I don't know. That's a fucking tire. There goes my track position. There goes my car. And there goes a lot of things, honestly. So that's annoying. Wouldn't it have been nice just to end the race at the scheduled distance? No, we had to have green white checkered, and that fucked everything up. So great. That was frustrating. We could have had a 13th, but no, just had to throw it out the window by hitting the freaking tire. So, I'm annoyed by that. That could have been our best... We could have tied our best finish of the year. But, no. So, that's going to be over 5,000, which is... over 6,000. Too bad we got a lot of repair damage, I bet. Shockingly, we don't have to repair anything. Maybe the durability on our stuff is a little bit better than I thought. I don't know. I'm really surprised by that, because we had bad enough damage to where we got arrow. Oh, great. What is it? Wait. Oh, it's a... I thought it said he had an incoming message from one of the fans. Like, wait, what? But it's from one of the Outlaws. Who is it?
This racing deal is all about a give and take. I'm glad you're building a good name for yourself. Keep it up.
Racing is all about give and take. Glad to see you're finally building a good reputation. Keep it up.
Is there no editing team that makes these videos? You could have ended it right when she stopped talking and not when she literally hits record or to hit stop. I was about to be super happy that another female driver was... I ship it. My driver's female and that, I ship it. That's about as stupid of a headcanon as I imagined, but you know what? I ship it. That mole pretty hot, though. But then the other guy said it's like the same exact... We're doing the same things as like the Heat games. They can't evolve. They can't... I don't know why they can't do that where... It's just... It's one person gives you the video... Why is there two people telling you the same exact thing from the same script? Can it just be one person? How does that happen in the coding of the game? I don't know. Someone's going to have to mod this game and figure it out someday. If it's ever on a PC, but I'm just... that mole! It's beautiful. I'm not trying to insult it. I freaking got moles on my stomach, so that... And, like, everywhere. So, like, I simp for mole. God damn. That's the title. That's the fucking title of this video. Oh my god. We don't have to repair anything. Let's go into Limaland. Let's just race. The goal time was 11.5. I was able to get it in practice, but I don't really think it's going to be enough, and it's not. But it's 18th, so around 15th to 20th is going to be the expected spot. And it seems like, at least for most tracks, not factoring in showcases and Elm Creek, that's going to be around the range we're going to be running for quite a while until we get that engine upgrade. So, I guess there's an element of fun to that. I guess there is. You know, it's been quite a long time since I've had a career mode do, you know, grind like this. Heat games did kind of have that. So, you know, I'm just maybe, you know, not used to the grind. I don't know. What I do know is we need to at least get 5th to the A-Main, so I don't have to do a B-Main and waste my time. So I would like to get by this Mr. Reynolds and, you know, not have to deal with that, as we are trying very desperately to get the spot. And there's an AI wreck that will just mainly slow them down a little bit, but this outside line's working because we're getting closer and closer to passing Reynolds each time we exit these corners. There we go, P5, beautiful. We're going to move into the A-Main, or at least we should, as long as we keep this up. I do find it interesting, as a random comment, of how, as this race progresses, it does get dustier in the air. That's, you know, it's realistic. That's neat. It feels like it's a Limaland thing, though. Other tracks don't do that. Is that a thing that happens at Limaland, where the dust kicks up more than usual? It's weird. I really notice it here. I don't know. I don't know. My sponsor goal is a top 15, and I think that's a good sponsor goal for now, or at least for quite a long time. And we're starting 18, so we should maybe move up through the field. There's a lot of dirt already there on the outside, so I think that's going to be a good advantage. Or we have that happen right away to make me lose a spot. So thank you, Jackson. Now we just have to keep running this outside. Hope the AI eventually stop using the outside so I can not have that happen. And, you know, things will be very, you know, calm and peaceful. There we go. Yep. See, when they don't do that, then I can really take advantage. Get a good exit. Well, that was some wheel contact. And okay, now we're struggling. Now we're really struggling. I'm annoyed. I'm very annoyed by that. I thought Limaland and Kokomo were pretty similar from what I remember in terms of where we're finishing. But now we're just gonna perform worse. Well, then again, we always have that like scripted yellow that happens like once a race, so that might bail us out potentially. That was a little wheel bump there. That was terrifying. But hey, we get P18, so we're starting. At least we're in the position where we qualified. So there's that. It'll probably take us a couple laps to get to 17. So that'll probably happen eventually because he's not using a high lane and being a big dumb. So, oh, yep, there we go. There's the scripted yellow. I'm staying away from that. I turned to the left immediately, dodged the bullet. Wreck avoidance completed, and now we get another good chance at the start to maybe gain more spots, which is nice because I feel like, you know, we can at least get our sponsor goal. I would like to get that to accomplish that at least because we've never completed that before. That was a good start to the inside and all that. It was very simple. I think now we can migrate it up to the high side. I'm going to try to make some spots up that way. Cut down low on 16th. Try to use the bottom and not hit the tires. A little wheel contact. Well, there goes our race. And it took a really long time for a yellow to come out. So that's great. Now I got to make up all those spots again. Surprised that wasn't a flip, but I'm equally perturbed and frustrated by that anomaly. Now we got to make up all these spots again. I just know. The deeper I go in the series, the faster speeds we get, the more violent those are going to look. Even though they've been pretty damn violent already. But when you don't have a car that's like super duper fast, it's really hard to make up these spots. Try to get these spots back as quickly as I, physically can. And we actually did just that. It was quite cool. And we'll get that spot back on rails. So now we're back to P19. And there's another wreck. That's a stack up. That's a couple spots there. So that was quite a gift wrap that the game had given us there. That was... See, the game knows. The game knows against Salty. It's like, no, we want you to be happy with it. You gotta be happy playing. And you know what? It worked. I just gotta get this spot on Jackson here. I would like to get Robbins here somehow, but I don't know if our car is that good enough to run him down. Well, I guess we'll see. We got 4 laps. My flag's out. We are catching 15th just a little bit. I think we're going to need another lap or something too. I mean, we're going to get a really good run off of turn 4 here. Ooh, a really good run. Barely got it. P15. Yes! We got our sponsor goal. Barely. Oh, hell yeah. It's nice to actually accomplish that, or at least, get one for a change. So that was a frickin' hard-fought dub just on that. Considering we were literally stuck on the wall sideways, vertically. That's not bad. That is not bad at all, now that I think about it. Another casual 6,700. So, that's good. Maybe it won't take as long as I think, or maybe we'll eventually get more sponsors, or maybe we'll get more different people to hire that have like better percentages on our sponsor stuff. I don't know. I'm kind of horrified that we're gonna have to be here for like 6 seasons or something. I don't know. I guess again, I don't remember what the original one was. I feel like it was like 4 seasons or something that it took us. I mean, we did literally have an entire season where we ran the or the like 103 difficulty, and it was way too hard. So we probably could have gotten more spots there and gained a little more points, or at least more money through that. I don't know, but all I know is we do have enough. We have to start repairing stuff, so it took a couple races. But yeah, I don't know. We got the season finale, Prairie Valley, Prairie Hills. We do get a potential sponsor, maybe interested. But yeah, let's repair the tires and the chassis. And yeah, I don't think we're getting a sponsor, I don't think we're going to achieve that. So we're just going to have to do the best we physically can at Prairie View, not Prairie Valley. I had the V part right, but I was wrong on the rest. So once again, our goal time is way different in qualifying versus practice. Because in practice, we wanted like an 8.3, and then here it's an 8.1. So, I mean, I'm assuming that's just top 15 goal, and yeah, it is. So, I guess that's interesting. But hey, 26th with this car in a try-hard showcase race, that ain't bad. We may just, well, probably finish 6th in like the B-Main or something, but at least it might be possible to do something else beyond that point. I don't know. I mean, it would be absolutely insane if we can race our way into the A-Main at this event, but that doesn't seem to be the case, because I'm gonna be teased with 5th place right in front of me. Oh boy, I thought I was about to get that spot for a second. I'm surprised the bottom lane's actually hanging on as well. Okay, maybe it's not, but I'm close. I'm very close. I'm actually surprised I even had this much of a chance. That's actually I'm actually impressed by that. I really didn't think that. I had any shot, but we're in the C-Main. We're starting 2nd, so we'll probably advance through the C-Main into the B-Main. Ideally with no problems. I mean, I'll be shocked if there's some problems, but I'm going to assume so. I'm going to assume there's no problems. That's what I'm trying to say. God, I made that sound like I was expecting failure. But, yeah, B3. Okay, that's acceptable. We're not even using the super top lane, so we may have a shot to get a position here, maybe. We might even win it at this rate. We keep getting really good exits. Well, hitting the wall doesn't help, but we're getting really good exits. Thank God they know I'm there and actually give me a little bit of space. I really appreciate that. And that's the lead. We might win a C-Main. Boy, is it weird to have the shoe be on the other foot of me being fast enough to lap cars. Usually I'm the one being lapped. I'm not used to that. Lap traffic will probably be a problem at some point. Well, at least for me in the main in my career at some juncture is what I'm trying to say. But we won a C-Main. That's pretty cool. I would say it'll be cool mechanic if you got like a bit of bonus money from that, but then people can exploit that by purposely qualifying bad and then racing bad in the heat, so you have to run through all of the mains to get extra cash. And it's probably a good thing they don't do that, because that's like a very broken exploit. But see, I'm petty, and I want that advantage, even if it breaks gameplay. Okay, I'm kidding, but released in the B-Main, that's more than I can ever ask. We're at the, looks like we're at the race our way through a bunch of cars to, maybe, I would like to think I could get 6, but that might be asking a bit too much out of this car. But yeah, with everything at level 2, we're kind of seeing where I seem to kind of shake out at, and it's what the kids would say mid. Trying to get around 12th place here, a little bit of a diamonding the corner effect there. I would say it worked, but clearly it's not, because he's right there beside me. And I'm amazed that wheel contact did not result in flippage. So that is pretty nuts. Now let's try to use the outside here and try to get a run on Crawford here to get him by, for P11. And I think we're going to eventually work over him just because we're just getting good enough run off the corner. And that's very smart. Maybe... Okay, he's still there. He's actually putting up a very admirable fight. I was going to say we're going to eventually get to 10th here because they're just being dumb and not using the top lane. But it's good for me. And that's P10. So, not bad. We're going to finish, I don't know, what, P35 in this? Which is... That seems to be kind of the par course for showcases, running in somewhere in the 30s. Unless I can get to 9th here at the last second. We're not really going to be in the ideal corner. And we won't. But P10. Mid-30s. That's going to be the thing for a while until we get that engine upgrade, so... I'm figuring out, like, where we're going to be placed in, like, all this, so... Oh, no, it's 28th. Maybe at a track like this, there's only 20 cars. I don't... Or 19? I don't know. I'm surprised there's 28th. That might be my highest B-main finish, so... Hooray to that. We're going to rake in the points. Nope, 19th. Well, that's still way better than last year. I feel like Season 3 is going to be almost the exact same as this because we're not really... It's going to take so much time to upgrade stuff. So I think Season 3 is just going to be what they call in the anime community of filler, with a U in there instead of the E. Get smooth driving, but suspension needs to be repaired, which, it's understandable. That thing has been raced 3 different times, so it makes sense to be worn. But we didn't get a sponsor goal because they wanted me to finish top 15 in a showcase. So I'm boned in that. We get another team expansion opportunity. And I think this is where we start unlocking everything and all that. So I think this might be the last one for local because I think it said 6 out of 6 being owned, or I think it was like 5 out of 6 owned at some point. So we'll throw one of the late models, sure. We'll select that. So I guess that's neat if you want to pick and choose what one you want to go with. Oh, okay, we get a 7%. Okay. Welcome Ryan Phillips to the team, so we're going to get more sponsor bonus, or an incentive bonus, so it's going to make all that good when we actually... So that's nice. I mean, the more seasons we do, we're going to get better and better people for that series, so there's at least reward for that, so... Can't say every mechanic in this game is broken or anything. The squishing number thing still tweaks me out. But yeah, we finished P19. And I remember somebody in the comments mentioning something about watch out for Robbins. And yeah, he's been winning, I think, every championship. So that is my big worry for when we actually become competitive. So there's not a whole lot else to look at. I think we'll just, end the part here with, continuing to race midgets and... just racking up the cash. I guess for the entirety of next year, top 15 for 908 perfect bonus. I mean, that's the thing too. Maybe I should have gone with that because the showcases were never going to get it. I should have went with I gotta think more instead of just acting so so quickly. But I'm trying to end it because I know the retention people's attention's lower now, so I gotta be fast. This video's too long for the attention span, too, so there's that. I don't know. Either way, I think we're going to wrap it up. Next part will be more of this. I hope you're excited. I don't know. I'm done. Have a good day.